Wow. It's like the System of a Down album cover.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
This is Lake Hollywood Park. One of the best places to see the sign, apparently. It's 15-minute street parking here. But we're thinking about doing a little hike, see if we can get closer. Really cool. All right, let's get some pictures. Oh, wow. Sin City. The Windy Cities. Wow. So many rich people. We gotta look up property prices.
I want one of those, yeah. I'm heading to Zillow as soon as we get in the car.
You want a picture with the rich people houses? All right, back to the car before they give us a ticket. Hollywood, Las Vegas.
Can you believe it? Oh, yeah.
Hollywood, Iowa. Oh my God, I almost fell. How'd they get those up there? Oh yeah, it's Photoshop. After Effects. Okay. So, on the agenda for today is...
Did you say the gender?
On the agenda for the day, we woke up, drove into LA, we're seeing the Hollywood sign, and then after this we're going to a place called...
We can literally... Oh, well, not from
What?
here. I was gonna say we can literally look to the right and see the Hollywood sign, but
Yep.
there's a tree in the way here.
We're going to a place called Smorgasburg, which we actually saw a couple days before we came on this trip on...
Great Food Truck Race.
Yeah, Great American Food Truck Race.
Is it American? I don't think that's in the title.
Also, her voice is... She's losing her voice.
I'm losing my voice.
And we
I
don't know
assume
why.
it's from Disney, from Screaming on roller coasters and stuff. Bad news is that I don't want to lose my voice before
Taylor Swift.
Which I don't know that we've even mentioned.
We're here for Taylor
Swift. We're here for Taylor Swift.
We were caught up in the whole Ticketmaster drama with like ordering tickets, and we were trying to get a Philly date, and we just couldn't. We couldn't get in. We couldn't get anything. And then by the time we were about to give up, the West Coast was about to go on sale. And I was like, let's just try. So,
and we lucked out on one LA date.
Yep. And then we were like, guess we're going to California. Then we procrastinated on booking our plane tickets and our Airbnb, but we did it. And
I did not procrastinate on plane tickets.
I know. She was on top of it.
Everything else we procrastinated on.
Hot tip, Google Flights. Is that what it was called? Google Flights?
Yeah.
What?
So we figured out what dates we wanted to get, and then you can track prices. So it'll send you email notifications for when the price goes up or down, and I just stalked it until it was at a price that I wanted to pay.
And we got a really good deal. It's like, what, $500?
Yeah, for 2 round-trip tickets.
2 round-trip tickets, which is a really good deal if you look at the prices right now. On the agenda for today, other than Smorgasburg, which, by the way, we totally skipped over what Smorgasburg was, it's basically an outdoor market with a bunch of food trucks. So we're just going to check that out later. It's in downtown LA. After that, we're going to go to Joshua Tree and Palm Springs, which are like right next to each other. It's going to be like over 100 degrees in Joshua Tree. It's already hot out right now. 75 degrees, but it definitely feels hotter. So I guess what I'm trying to figure out right now is if we want to get closer to the Hollywood sign.
Yeah, I'm a little indifferent. Like, I thought we got a pretty good view there. Like,
Pretty good view.
I'm pretty satisfied with that. But I feel like you want to get closer.
I don't know, because there's a view that you can get from behind the sign. Is the closest you can get, and it's an amazing view of
we just
LA.
walked, like, what, 3 minutes up this hill?
Yes.
And you were incredibly out of breath.
Yeah, we are so out of shape.
This is like a mountain.
I don't think we're going to be up for a hike.
No. We're still going to Joshua Tree, too.
We're still going to Joshua
Tree. I don't really
Tree.
know what the
I don't really want to...
situations.
Again, I don't want to hike in Joshua Tree. I kind of want to drive up...
The Joshua Tree.
The number one, the one that was on the U2 album cover.
Do you think it's still there?
Probably. It probably has a plaque or something, honestly. But I think we're both on the same page where we don't
hate U2? Oh, yeah.
We don't need to get any closer.
Well, how long's the drive still to Joshua Tree?
It's the drive to Joshua Tree is like 2 hours.
Yeah, we still got a long ways to go. So it's
after
like,
Smorgasburg. And
exactly.
Smorgasburg's open right now. I'm thinking maybe we try to drive through Beverly Hills.
Okay.
Drive around, see the crazy houses, and
That's
then
where
go
I
to
wanna be.
Smorgasburg. Look at that. Look at that. Looks like the White House. That's insane. A lot of Spanish style on this side.
Yeah.
A lot more modern stuff on the other side.
Well, this is like old Hollywood houses, according to what I looked up.
Look at that. Jesus Christ.
I'm like, if the people are too rich, their houses are just covered.
Yeah.
Look at that weird thing.
Yeah, Christmas lights up.
They said we're not taking them down.
It's good. Okay, so right now, are you recording?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're going to the Playboy Mansion.
And I don't know why.
Because why not?
I think this is it.
When in Rome. No, it's down here.
Oh, it's like...
Wait, they're actively working on it?
That's what I said. There's a ton of construction going on. But I think that's it. That's the entrance.
That's gotta be it. Warning, no trespassing. Here it is.
This is a Playboy Mansion.
Playboy Mansion. Censored. Oh, there's a Playboy squirrel.
Stop.
Yeah, this is... I don't know, I feel like this is like very private over here, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like, by Rodeo, you could, like, see the front of the houses. And over here, you can't. Like, it's all gated. It's all gated. There's, like, bushes everywhere. Definitely, like, really rich people over there. Beverly Hills. That's where we currently are.
Yummy, yummy.
Friend.
Maybe we get the ice cream.
Ice cream sandwich? That's exactly what I was thinking. Creamy boys. I love it. I hate it, but I love it. Alright, so we are currently on the way to Palm Springs. We're going to stop and take a picture with Trixie Motel. And then we're going to Joshua Tree. We just left a place called The Row. That's where they hold Smorgasburg just wanted to talk about the food because obviously we went because it was all food trucks and things like that, stalls and things. Great food.
Very good food.
Well, let's talk what we got. We got the
so the first we went to, I think it was called Bao,
because they're bao buns.
Okay.
They got,
and they were Impossible.
They got locations in LA,
New York, Miami?
It's Miami.
Miami.
I think out of all the food, like, that was probably my favorite.
I think that was definitely my favorite. And they had, so it was, I don't remember how much, $15, $16?
$15.
15 for 6 of them.
6, but we got 8.
She gave us a couple extra, which was lovely. And they had all these different sauces that you could put on them. So we tried pretty much every sauce that they had because they were all vegan friendly.
Best was barbecue.
I liked the barbecue a lot. And the sweet and sour was good too.
Yeah.
I liked that.
They also had, like, you could see where they were cooking, you know, and it looked really cool. They had, like, all the buns, like, steaming in the little pot thing.
Yeah, so now I have a new goal to try and
make some bao buns. You totally can.
Yeah,
just like a dumpling dough or whatever. And then we went to another spot and got some Cuban stuff, and it was actually the food truck that won on
the Great Food Truck.
The Great American Food Truck.
I don't think it says American.
Whatever. I think it does because usually, look, we act like we watch the show all the time. And
We've only watched one season.
And
we didn't even watch the season that this truck won.
Yes, but the one season we watched only took place in LA. Usually they travel America. And it's the Great American Fruit Truck Race.
You said fruit truck.
Whatever. But it was actually the truck that won. It was an all-vegan truck that won. And this...
it's just called the Great Food Truck Race.
Whatever.
I'm right. I'm right.
And the woman that runs it was actually there, and she was just on this last season. As a guest. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, it was the episode where they went to Smorgasburg.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But we got a couple things there. We got a meat pie. I love meat pies, like a Cuban meat pie.
Yeah, it was good. I thought it could have used a little more filling.
Needs more filling. The flakiness was really good, and it had some sort of coating, like glaze or something on it that was sweet.
The crust was really good.
And then we had a fried potato ball.
I really liked that. You said that was okay.
That was probably okay for me. That was the bottom tier for me. And then we also got, it sounds like so much.
It does.
What else did we get? We got something else. We got how do you say it? Musubi, which I think is like a take on like spam, like a spam wrap, very popular in Hawaii, where it's like a ham style thing. I don't even know what the ham is.
It was called Omnipork.
Omnipork.
I don't know if that's a brand.
It sounds like a brand. We gotta look that up. And then we also got your arm still hurt?
Yeah.
We also got it's a guava. It was a guava passion fruit something drink from
Aqua,
whatever, from the Cuban place.
Yeah, that was good.
I loved it. The scene in Ratatouille where Remy makes the Ratatouille, and the critic takes the bite, and he gets blasted into the past. He gets flavor blasted to Flavortown, and he's reliving a moment in his childhood, right? That's, for me, if food does that to me, I'm like sent, right? Like that's the end of it. Especially being vegan, if I can find something that like replicates Hamburger Helper.
No. Don't even say that because I'm chasing the Hamburger Helper lasagna high that I had as a child.
But that's what I'm talking about. There's things like that where it's like, maybe it's not like fine dining, but like it's like that thing that just takes you back, just like the Ratatouille. This drink tasted like a very specific drink that came in glass bottles.
Okay, we found it.
And it was either Elements or Planets. We had this conversation since we've been together. We've had this conversation like 100 times of like recalling this drink. And it was almost like Sobe. It might have even been
Orbits
by Sobe.
Orbits?
No, it's not orbits. This always happens. You Google it and it's orbits comes up. It's not that. It's something else. And it's telling you, it's got like planets or elements on the bottle. And I would collect the bottles. And they were like fruit flavored. And the bottles weren't even collectible. I just liked them.
Elements. Sobe Elements.
Let me see it real quick.
It's those.
Yes, it is. What is the sun? What is the sun one?
What is the sun flavor?
Yes.
Starfruit orange.
Okay. It kind of tasted like the sun, I think.
Tasted like the sun.
Rain, earth. I freaking loved these things. Well, this drink tasted like that. It reminded me of that.
So they had a separate section that was like ice cream and like frozen treat section of trucks and stalls. And we went through, and there were a couple that had vegan options, and there was one that was like shaved ice, which like we're from Maryland, so like snowballs are like a thing there, so we don't need to get shaved ice in California.
Also, I wouldn't spend money on ice.
Yeah, and they had an Italian ice as well, which like looked pretty good, but like whatever.
But it's not gonna be Luigi's.
You like Luigi's?
You don't like Luigi's? What do you like?
Rita's?
Well, I'm talking like store-bought.
Yeah, but that looked like Rita's. Okay.
I'm driving no hands.
Stop.
The car drives itself.
It does though. But yeah, so we went down the little ice cream alley and we looked to see if there was anything that we wanted, and we noticed that there was a stall for Donut Friend, which is the place that we went
A couple days ago.
Yeah, a couple days ago. So we were looking at Donut Friend and what they had, and we were like, we don't really want donuts. But the one thing that we didn't get from Donut Friend last time
was the donut ice cream sandwich.
So we weren't sure if they were selling it today. So we went up to them and we actually heard the person in front of us talking about what they had, and we heard them say that they did have.
It wasn't on the menu.
It wasn't on the menu.
They had cookie ice cream sandwiches. Which, like, I love a cookie ice cream sandwich, but like at that point we had spent a lot of money, and I was like, I don't really need to get another ice cream sandwich.
Yeah. But then we heard her say that they had the donut ice cream sandwich, and we were like, we should probably do it.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'd say it was even better than anything that we got at Donut Friend the other day.
Yeah, definitely.
And those were easily like
the best donuts
I've ever had, vegan or not vegan.
And I mean, like you said it after this is the best thing I've ever eaten.
So it's like a glazed donut sliced in half, not all the way, and then like 2 or 3 scoops of ice cream on it. And it was just so good. Like the donuts themselves are so good.
Fluffy.
The ice cream was so good.
It was a glazed,
just a plain glazed donut. It was incredible.
All right, I should probably stop talking and keep driving because
all of our vlogs are just about food.
Well, yeah, because that's what we do. We literally, you said this before, we literally travel to eat. We eat to live. There's eat to live and live to eat, and we are
No, you said it backwards.
We are live to eat. We are live to eat people. We literally, if we've got somewhere to be, the first thing we do is look up food.
Yeah, it's like we never travel. The reason for travel is never food, but as soon as we have a reason to travel, we're looking for the food options. We still have like an hour left, so, and that's just to Palm Springs, and then we got more to go.
Not much more.
To Joshua Tree.
All right, here we go. Onion chop. That's hilarious. Like, why aren't they like covered with something?
They're just loose onions.
Loose onions? Oh my god, what if it crashed?
Hilarious.
That's funny.
The fake palm tree. sticking
so
out.
pink. There's a resort right here. Look at that. Oh my god.
Gift shop entrance. Ring the doorbell. That's it.
Do you want to go after your gift shop?
Oh, we gotta do something while we're here. I love that all the rocks are painted pink.
Well, I remember they did that on the show.
Yeah, but it's just funny.
Okay. Look at those big fruits. Wow.
We're gonna be right in here.
Yep. That's awesome.
There we go. Where else staying right here?
We're in LA, so we just wanted to make the trip out to do. We're on our way to Joshua Tree too, so we wanted to see that. We were like, yeah, that's my
Alright, so we made it to Joshua Tree. I don't know how much of this you're going to be able to hear because it's really windy. Joshua Tree.
Where are you going?
I think this is it, isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No,
I thought this was it. It's not.
What's on the other side? Did you map it?
No, I was just winging it.
That's not smart.
Oh, whatever.
You don't know where you are.
I just said drive straight, so I was just going to drive straight.
So you just turned at something that didn't say visitors?
Well, I saw the logo.
Mojave Desert Land Trust.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, it's got to be it. I don't have any service either.
Okay, well, this is going well. Whoa, stop the car.
Oh, I got it. We got 4 minutes. Okay, are you still rolling?
Yeah.
So this is what actually traveling with me is like?
What?
This is what traveling with me is like.
Yeah.
Completely forgetful. I have no idea where I'm going. Always hot. Alright. So, made it to Joshua Tree. It's like 45 minutes from Palm Springs to, I have it mapped to the ranger station, I think, or whatever it is, the gift shop.
Visitor center?
Visitor center, which is unfortunately closed because I tell you, I freaking love a gift shop, especially a national park gift shop. Because I love collecting like patches and pins, stickers, hats, things like that. But unfortunately, we just didn't get here on time. They closed at 5. It's 6:30. I will say that it is probably the hottest weather I've ever been in.
Yeah, but it's actually a little cooler here. In Palm Springs, the car said it was 113 degrees.
Yep.
And it felt like it.
It really did. And I think that was like with like no heat index, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
That was just straight up, that is how hot it is. It's weird being out here in the desert. There's like nothing, and then something.
Yeah, there's like...
Again, I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just kind of... Joshua Tree gift store.
They're all
is that
closed.
It?
They're all closed.
All closed. But that's the visitor center. And that gift shop's closed?
Yeah.
So, we're here. We're at the visitor center, which again, of course, is closed. There was a sign on the road, so we stopped down at the sign, got some pictures of that. Saw some Joshua trees. I think I saw some Joshua trees. They're actually yucca trees. we found out that the U2 album cover was actually in Death Valley, so we're nowhere near the U2 Yucca Tree.
Not that we care that much.
Not that we care that much.
We don't
hate
like
U2.
U2.
We figure, why not? Because I love seeing, like, music, historical places, and things like that when we travel. Like Capitol Records we went to in Hollywood. I will say that having the all-electric car is becoming even more of an inconvenience. But honestly, we knew that today our Joshua Tree stretch was going to be inconvenient because there's not a lot of places to charge the car. So we ended up having to stop at like one that was by Starbucks, and we walked through a like store.
A grocery store.
A grocery store for a while.
Grab some drinks and snacks.
We got these SB pinwheels. I don't know exactly.
SB is just the starter.
Oh, sorry about so the pinwheels. I know it's like a Mexican snack, I think, or at least a southwestern snack. I like them. There's not a lot of flavor. Oh, and then I also picked this up. Cactus Cooler, Orange Pineapple Blast. Pretty good. Honestly, it kind of tastes like the guava drink Becca pointed out that we were talking about earlier, but this is fake. It tastes fake. It was good. And yeah, I got the pinwheels. I like them. They're not very salty. They kind of taste like Bugles, but way less salt. Does that make sense?
Flavor.
But Bugles flavor is mainly in their salt.
Yeah.
These don't have as much salt. I'm not even sure what they are. They're definitely just wheat. It says wheat flour, vegetable oil, corn.
It's just like a puff.
It's
like
a puff.
A corn puff.
It's a corn puff, yeah. And then we wanted to try the new Liquid Death. It's their tea with agave and stuff in it. This is their peach tea.
I love a peach tea. So mid. This was so mid.
Yeah, well, did it get any better at the bottom?
No.
Because we didn't shake it up.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tastes like watered down tea. Honestly, not that great. Probably wouldn't get it again. I'd try the other flavor, though. I don't know. So yeah, let's drive around a little bit more and see if we can go get some pictures of some cool spots.
What are you doing? That's a bad idea. Yes.
Doesn't look like Lion King. Alright, so we finished up our time at Joshua Tree. Got some light bouldering in. Checked out the yucca trees. It's just so crazy out here. It's like everything's alien. Like the trees are so alien. The rocks are so interesting. I love rocks. I'm a rock guy.
He's a rock.
I would be in another life, I would definitely be some sort of geologist, paleontologist, something, because I'm just fascinated by rocks. So we're just gonna head back home. I don't know what to do about food, to be honest with you, because...
Yeah, I mean, what time do you think that Blaze Pizza closed?
Well, here's my issue. So, Palm Springs was like 45 minutes away.
Was it out of the way, though?
I think it kind of was out of the way.
Okay, well, let's just see where we get to.
So, I'm thinking we try to just drive back to LA, like just map it and see how it takes us, and then try to find a charging station closer to LA, because I think we'll get pretty far on what we have right now. But I think driving 45 minutes to Palm Springs to use that charger and get something to eat and then driving to LA is more out of the way than just driving to LA from here. I don't know. We should check the map when we get out of the park and get some more cell service. And also, there weren't a lot of vegan options in Palm Springs. Palm Springs was just like, I don't know. I don't know if we want to go back because we want to go to the Margaritaville Hotel or Resort, which is actually really cheap because we think that's hilarious, but it's definitely not a destination for me.
Well, that's what I said. I'd do a weekend there, but, like, I don't think there's enough to do.
It's so far away from everything else. Like, obviously, this is way outside of LA, but, like, it's Palm Springs with nothing around it.
Yeah, it's a desert. It's in the desert.
Yeah, it's literally in the middle of the desert. So you literally fly into their airport, and then you just stay at the resort. Maybe you go around town. I think there's a downtown area we didn't get to.
Yeah, with like little shops and stuff. But
yeah, but like you take an Uber down there or something, and then you go back to the hotel. Like,
yeah.
I don't really think there's much else to do. And it was kind of dead, but I don't know if that was just because we're rolling in on late on a Sunday. Like everything was closed already. But yeah, I don't know. But Joshua Tree is sick. Like, I would say that Death Valley was better because there's like more to see, more to do if like you're not hiking or camping.
Yeah, you could drive up to a lot of Death Valley stuff.
Yeah, just drive
and just
up,
see different parts of it.
But we didn't really go that far into Joshua Tree just because of the charge. Like we didn't want to.
It's also getting dark out, so it's like we don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. We can't really see much anymore. But I didn't want to go too far in Joshua Tree and get stranded without a charging station, basically.
Yeah. Because there's not really one anywhere nearby.
Now, if you're trying to like hike or like camp, I think there's some camping areas. But trying to hike, like there's tons of trails and stuff. I think there's some petroglyphs you can see, which I freaking would love to see. But I think they were on hiking trails, so I didn't want to do that. Death Valley, the freaking stars at Death Valley. Oh my God, that was one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, it was so beautiful. I cried.
You could literally. She's not kidding. Looked up in the air and cried.
You could see the Milky Way with your like naked eye.
Bare eyes. Like look up in the air and you see the freaking Milky Way. It was nuts. And it was such a crazy experience because I don't know if you can see outside right now, but it was not even it wasn't even this dark. And you could see stars. It was so bright. You could just start to see the stars. And I remember we were like, what is that? We were like, is that a satellite or something? And we're like, no, like, that's stars that you can see already. And then, like, 10, 15 minutes later, it was pitch black. And it was just, like, insane. An unforgettable experience, really.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if they stop us.
No, there's nobody there.
Doesn't look like they are. Don't tell anybody, but we didn't pay. All right, so... the memory card in the camera is full and I just don't feel like replacing it. We're heading back to LA and this is our dinner. Vegan crunch wrap and a bean burrito.
It's not.
It's stuck.
It's
Oh no.
stuck.
We're currently charging at a weird shopping mall in the middle of the desert. And that's gonna be it for this vlog. Tomorrow we got Griffith Observatory, Malibu, Santa Monica, and Venice Beach, and Monty's Good Burger, which I've been wanting to go to for a while now. So I guess I'll see you then. We're really bad at ending things and doing outros. I think it's just because we've been really tired at the end of the day, and we've just been like, whatever, screw it. Like and subscribe. Bye. Yeah, right there. That's it.
Get two birds.
You gotta get into a little action.
I'll get.
That's me right there.